All right. How you guys doing? What's happening? Thank you very much for hopping on the stream tonight. And I must say tonight I got a cool one. I got some street cred. I got youngsters in the studio.
Hey.
I mean, we have from Neon Dreams, we have Frank Kadillac. That's a dope surname. And Adrian Morris, man, welcome. Let me show you what these beautiful. Look at those faces. Damn
Hey,
it.
what up?
You guys remember being that young and cute? I mean, for goodness sakes, man. There's Samantha the darling. How you guys doing, man?
We're good.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
I love this little fortress dungeon thing you got going on down here.
Thank you, bro.
It's so cool.
Thank you very much. Yeah, man. It's a good vibe and it's got a good energy. Remember, I was telling you that, like, you know, when I bought it, I was like, oh shit, you know, like, because she's been around a long time, this building, you know.
Yeah.
And she could have had any energy on her, and clean.
It's got a vibe. I want to like jam here at some point.
I feel the energy of the music made here.
Okay, good, great. Well, yeah. If you get a second, listen to my solo album, Impossible Machines, and every note that is on the record was played here.
Amazing.
In my own time by me, you know.
I'm looking at the award right here you got for it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Best Adult Contemporary Album at the 25th Annual South African Music Awards.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, thanks. It's crazy that it was all done here, man. Like, after a career that I've had, was like 25, 26, 27 years old. How old are you guys even? So that's how long the career's been. That's the first award that I've gotten. It was all done here. And so it's pretty special, man.
That's so cool.
So how old are you? Come on, shoot, tell us.
How old did you say your career is?
26 years old.
27 years old?
Yeah.
I'm 27.
27, you
Yes.
bastard.
I just turned 29 when I got here.
Oh, kids, man. Oh, really? Happy birthday.
Hey.
Sweet, dude. Well, that's cool, man. That's a great age to be doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
No, it's awesome, man. And you've got all the energy, and it does remind me of when I was that age. Which I can't believe I'm having to say when I was your age.
Back in my day.
Yeah, back in my good old days. But that is the truth, man. That's how quickly it all goes. So, like, off the bat, I want to encourage you guys to, and I know you guys are living in the moment pretty well. But man, you know, how lucky are you to be doing what you're doing? I've seen the results you guys are getting, the response you're getting. And all I can share from someone, you know, who's been through all of it, highs and lows. Like, man, you guys are cooking, and I know it's exhausting, but I hope you're having time to appreciate it, you know.
Absolutely.
And dig it. So we're talking. Okay, we're gonna have a quick geography lesson with our people right now. Okay, check it out. If I can. Okay. Oh no, I've got to bring this screen here.
All right.
So we can do that, and then I'm gonna go on. So we're moving the comments as well. Good evening, everyone. How you guys? You're welcome to ask questions and things like that, and big shout outs. So we're gonna go to Google and let people see where our guests are from. So it's Halifax, Nova Scotia.
I like how you said Nova Scotia. It was very
Was
very Nova
was it on?
Scotian of you.
Thank you. I mean, I gave
Nova Scotia.
I was waiting for some feedback on that.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, guys.
NS. Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Come on. All right, guys. Now you can see where these people are from.
That's
there
our
it is.
beautiful peninsula.
There it is. How do we get rid of this guy? Flaps. Okay. But now, why hasn't it given us a dot on it? It's supposed to do that. Okay. Okay. Let's check. Come on. There we go.
Hey.
All right. So there's your peninsula. And what was interesting to me is that it's kind of, you're saying it's on the same kind of line. Oh, there's Montreal and Boston. Look at that. Look how close you are
Yeah.
to Boston and New York. Okay, I've just got that now.
We're actually really similar to Boston. If like you're in Boston, you feel like you're in Halifax.
Looks the same. It's very similar.
Really, eh? And the
Yeah.
same kind of like lifestyles and same.
Yeah, like a lot of like Irish pubs and like
Really?
that kind of vibe. Yeah.
Dude, I really wouldn't have guessed that little.
Well, Nova Scotia means New Scotland, actually. So I guess we got Scottish pubs. Not I don't know, man.
I just lived there,
They're all
bro.
pubs.
I just live there, man.
Live there, dude.
Yeah, just give me some slack, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like a harbor city, like a big like. I'm gonna make this sound so lame. We're a big fishing community.
There's
like,
nothing lame about it. I think
you know what I
it's
mean?
rad.
No, there's a really. It's like this really cool. There's a cool music scene there. It's like very indie and very like underground.
Super cool, bro. And then over here is a whole Newfoundland, right? That's what you call it. Because I pronounced the found like a fool. Sorry. It wasn't very Nova Scotia of me.
In Newfoundland.
In Newfoundland. Okay,
Yeah.
Newfoundland. And that's where your other brother Daryl's from.
Yeah. And a lot of friends from there. Newfoundland has always been like a big supporter of us.
Very
It's a cool
rad.
place.
For some reason, I don't know, I didn't know my geography was so out, but I didn't
You know,
associate that with Canada. for
Not a
some
lot
reason.
of people know that area of Canada. We're kind
Yeah.
of this little hidden bubble.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't like talk about it. It's always like Toronto and Montreal,
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
But it's awesome. I've been fortunate enough. I have been. Oh, there's Toronto. Okay.
Yes.
You see that?
It's right on the lakes.
Yes, it is too.
The Great Lakes of North
Yeah,
America.
and then Chicago, we were talking about, gets nice and icy.
Mhm.
Where was that place that you said also gets super cold? The negative 50?
Winnipeg. Winnipeg is the coldest city in
Where
Canada.
is Winnipeg?
Call it winter.
there.
Winter peg.
Winnipeg. Oh my God, that looks hectic.
Looks like it just gets cold there in that area.
You know what's crazy is like between Winnipeg and Toronto, there isn't a whole lot between Winnipeg and Toronto. It's kind of like two cities you tour between, but it's like a 26-hour drive between Toronto and Winnipeg.
That's why, because you have to avoid the lakes. Hello, we're coming out now to get the food.
Yes.
There's food on the way for the people watching at
We'll
home.
be there now. Thank you. All right.
I'm so excited for this food.
Oh yeah. It's coming.
So yeah, Ontario takes about 30 hours to drive across,
Yo.
which is our biggest province.
Yo. Okay. I'm gonna have to call. Let me quickly go get the food. You guys are live on camera. Just carry on. Introduce. Just keep it up.
Hello, people at home. How you doing? Welcome to the Art and Matthew Show.
Welcome to the Neon Dream Show.
Welcome to the Neon Dream Show. Frank, what'd you do today? Let's interview each other while he goes and gets the food.
The host does a runner. Imagine I just left you. That would be the coolest interview you guys have ever done. Like half an hour later, no food. And
We
then
just interview
and
each
then
other.
Lights go down in the dungeon. Like, this ain't nothing like you thought it was. Can you imagine? Oh, okay. I won't even pretend. That's not even funny. Okay. Well, thank you for that little geography lesson. That's cool. Good to know. And so, do you guys? Is it literally where you started? You guys were in high school, or
Yeah, high school. Right. I went to. We both lived in different. I guess what do you call it? Towns.
Yeah, we're both like in different like suburbs of Halifax, I guess you would say.
And,
Right.
well, I
Like
was
the
in-
difference of like Hope Bay and like Blowberg. That's how
I
far
was
apart
in
we
the
were apart.
suburb. I was in the ghetto.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Where I lived was called Stryfield, and I went to a school called JL Ilsley. And when I first started my first band, we had a drummer at the time, and he couldn't make make it to one of our shows, and this show was like our biggest show we ever got. Like we worked so hard to get to this level to open up for a big band that came into town.
Right.
And he left the band just at the same time, so we had to go find another drummer.
How old were you then?
I think I was like 16, 17.
Sure.
And we were like, okay, let's go find another guy. And then our friend hit us up, and he's like, there's this guy on YouTube. He does some sick drum covers, and he's just from a few towns over. And it was Adrian playing like Flow Rida's Low on the drums. I don't know if you ever heard that song.
Pop song, yeah.
And hit him up, asked him to learn the songs in 2 days. He learned it all in 1 day, and like we've been friends ever since, and been playing in bands like since we were kids, like probably 4 different bands together.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So has it always been a 2-piece?
Nah, we started as a 4-piece. Then I think it was a 3-piece for a second. Then it was a 6-piece. Then it was a 4-piece. Neon Dream started as a 4-piece, and then it was a 3-piece, and now it's a 2-piece.
I mean, that's kind of the flavor to go these days. I mean, that's 21 Pilots. You know, the 2 pieces, and the smaller the band, the better. To be honest, these days, you know, it's less admin sometimes.
It's funny that the less members we got, the more instruments we started playing.
Yeah,
right.
So, like all the gear, we have so much more gear than we used to have.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
so funny. Yeah.
So, like, what do you guys like play on an average night? How many different instruments? I've seen you rock the ukulele, or you do that as well.
The ukulele, electric, the acoustic, and
sometimes keys,
Okay.
and obviously his full kit.
drums. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
djembe, just like different percussion
yeah,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
So who rocks the keys?
Adrian.
Hello.
Okay, so you do.
Hello.
Okay,
Yeah.
hello, Elton John in
Yeah.
the corner.
And I'll play acoustic guitar. Frank plays electric and uke. I play drums most of the set, but like we like to hop around and like make it a show, you know, instead of.
No, it's super energetic, man. It's really cool.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, super rad. So I have to ask, and then as I'm asking, I'm going to make a crazy loud noise and unpack our dinner. Big shout out to Bow Tie in Hout Bay.
Hey,
for providing us dinner tonight. How rad are they? Super
I'm
legends.
excited.
Now I've forgotten what I wanted to ask you. So how did you find out that you guys were rocking it in South Africa? Like it's random. I didn't know you guys were from Canada for the longest time either. I just for some reason I thought there might have been like a European descendants, and it just made sense on the timeline. But Canada's a bit of a hike, you know. So how did you get that?
I think I noticed the song because to start it off, like we had this single and we put it out in Canada, and it kind of did what it did, but it wasn't it wasn't big. It didn't take off the way we wanted it to, you know.
Yeah.
And a couple years go by, or about a year and a half goes by, and this song is not getting. It's like getting like fan play, but it's not like taking off, like growing or anything like that, you know.
Yeah. And where was this? Was it released in Canada?
Okay, well, I mean, digital age, we're releasing everything worldwide now, right? But it's like,
Was it on radio stations?
no, we didn't even end up taking it to radio because the initial digital launch wasn't what we anticipated.
All right.
And then the song, I noticed it was getting more and more plays. I'm like, where is this coming from? And then, you know, with Spotify and Apple Music these days, we actually get like analytics of where we're getting plays. And I'm like, South Africa.
No way. So this is born from Spotify and analytics.
Yeah, and like maybe it came from YouTube first because like it happened on YouTube and happened on Apple, but it was like I just started noticing the plays on it going up and like looking at the countries. It was South Africa, and it was like, how is this happening? And I even asked someone at like Apple Music to check into it for me, and he couldn't figure out why the plays were going up. He's like I have no explanation for this. It's just going. And
Dude, how cool.
And I think what we determined, it was like word of mouth. It was like the people chose the song, and that's a cool thing to have happen when you're not pushing a song and people just chose it.
Yeah, how crazy is that? Because it's not often that you get that you like back in the day to realize that you got a following happen, like Rodriguez we were talking about earlier. Like he didn't know he was such an anomaly in South Africa and New Zealand for the longest time. And you guys get to see it in real time and go, oh shit, you know, these people are downloading the music. So so that's pretty damn rad. What a cool story is that?
Yeah, and then Frank did this video of him playing ukulele, and that's kind of where it really started taking off.
Yeah, it was just like since we saw it like growing, I was like, we should just say thank you to these guys because like this is really cool. Like we're now viral.
Yeah.
We're on the South African viral charts, and we've never been viral on any charts before. So
Amazing.
Said thank you, and I played my ukulele because I usually play my ukulele live, but I never had it. The song doesn't even have ukulele in it. so I played that version without the live elements, and everyone freaked out, and they're just like, "You need to make a ukulele version,
dude,
of
amazing
this song." And
amazing, man.
it's
I'm gonna
really
interrupt us here, man. We got to make noise. We got to find out whose dinner is who's. Let's see.
Let's
see the steam coming.
Spicy food. Let's go.
Okay, let's make this wide so people can see the craziness we're getting to. Thank you, Bowtie. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Today's podcast is brought by Bowtie in Hout Bay.
You only sweeper.
Amazing.
I wonder if we're allowed to show that video on YouTube. I wonder what the restrictions are.
If you go on Instagram, just go on our Instagram page here on the website, and you'll be able to see it. Yeah.
You think so? It shouldn't be.
No,
it's all Facebook, isn't it?
Well, it's literally an iPhone video of him just playing it, so it shouldn't pick up any sort of algorithm or anything like that.
Let's see.
Instagram.com/neondreams.
Okay. Could well be, bro. Check it out. Dig in there. Again. Well, keep on digging, bro. Keep on digging. Okay, cool. This will be one way to do it. So while we're having dinner break, let's show the people what we're doing. Hopefully this works. Where would the video be?
Scroll down. It's quite a bit back now.
Okay.
that one right there.
This one there.
Yep.
Canadian backyard.
Hell yeah! How beautiful, man. Okay, well,
This is actually in my hometown that we filmed this.
Why aren't we
We're in
hearing
Adrian's hood in this video.
Oh. Something's happening. I'll get it now. That's because of that. There where it says unmute.
I don't need a lie, I don't need a range, I just want love.
Okay, I'm going to do it again. Got to do that again.
We made this song like a year ago, and it's now just going off on Shazam and Apple Music in South Africa. And
How cool.
I don't know what the song's gonna do when you release it. I'm just happy because this is one of my favorite songs. It's called Life Without Fantasies.
I don't need a lie, I don't need a range, I just want love, a little bit of pain. I just need you, your company. I just need you, your ecstasy. I don't need a bar, I don't need
Cool dinner music, man.
I just want love, a little bit of change. I just need you, your company. I just need you, your ecstasy.
So thank you guys. No fingers anymore.
I just need you, your ecstasy.
Where was it? Winnipeg.
Winter in Canada. It was just turning to winter then.
Oh my goodness.
But that was October of last year.
South Africa.
Dude, how cool.
Never know
So
what
October last year.
song's gonna do.
Yeah, I'll just keep looping.
I'm just happy because this is one of my favorite
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Life Without Fantasies.
Okay.
I don't need a lie.
Okay, so check them out. Check out the Instagram page already. That's cool. Let me try and get us on a wide shot so I can get my dinner in here instead of all this producing. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Cheers. Bon up, everybody. Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks for making the time to come out, man.
Hey,
That's
thank you for
really
having us.
cool. I was saying earlier to Frank. I mean, listen. I know you both give it horns, but I as a singer, how much shared singing do you do? Or was it Frank majority?
You don't want to hear me sing? I'm a drummer. And no, I mean sometimes I'll take part in the crowd chants on the
Right.
record. That's
Crowd
about it.
vocals, yeah.
Yeah, but I hear you, man. It's hard, though, bro. I mean, we were saying earlier in the kitchen, like after night 3, you turn to your manager, you're like, really? And you were saying you had doubles.
Yeah, double shows. Yeah. 5 shows in a row. Some were double.
That just pisses
I
me
made
off.
it through. Though.
Good, right? Yeah.
Yeah, those 2 shows in a day take a lot out of
Oh,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Did you do that while you were here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. We played 17 shows in 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
How did the online thing go the other night? The Zoom
Oh,
chat.
that was good.
That was a lot of fun.
And load shedding. You got introduced to load shedding.
Yeah. It's funny when it's like it's like, oh, it's load shedding tonight and you're not like really doing anything, but then it's like you plan something like a couple weeks in advance or something.
Yeah, bro.
And then load shedding just comes and just like messes it all up. It's crazy.
No, it's a shocker.
Yeah.
It's an absolute shocker. That's what we have to deal with. You guys don't have load shedding in Canada, do you?
No.
I didn't think you would. Yeah, we got
I
some.
was making a joke. I was like, oh, we should probably do that in Canada. You know, to save the power.
I mean, it must be good for the environment to just like turn the power off. And
That's why we do it, man. We're just so environmentally conscious. Got nothing to do with our
That's not why you do it at all, is
It's got
it?
nothing to do with corruption and poor management. It's just we just do it for the environment, man.
That'd
Just
be
for
like
the
a-
environments.
It'd be like a scary movie, like load shedding, and it's just like put all these like crazy conspiracies around it. Like every time the like lights go out, like aliens come
Whoa.
out. And it's like, you gotta hide.
Yeah, man. That's something you guys can be very blessed with. Even though you have extreme temperatures, you have quite a cool government. Quite so, yeah. You don't get to do a lot of load shedding, but it does grow you as a person and as a and as a musician.
It builds character.
I shat myself. I was also tonight. I was like, oh shit, because I've just done the inverter process, which every South African has to now. So I've got an inverter. I've got a battery pack in the garage next door.
Right.
But they were the guys were working on Saturday, and all they managed to hook up was the plug that's got the TV and the internet and the Wi-Fi, but haven't done the studio backup yet. So you've got to run separate breakers and circuits to different lines and shit like that.
Right.
And I was like, oh God, what if it happens tonight? We've got load shedding. We're gonna have to go and do kumbaya, my lord, around the laptop. So I'm very stoked to know that's only gonna happen a bit later. But those are one of the challenges that happen here, bro. It's real. Struggle is real out here, man. What's been
What happens if you're playing a show at a venue
Yeah.
and they don't have a backup generator and load shedding happens?
done? Candlelight,
Oh,
candlelight,
Show's done.
Acoustic.
candlelight, acoustic guitar.
Like when we were playing in this tour, that was something that stressed me out a lot. I was like, what if it load sheds at one of these tours? I'm like one of those guys that thinks about everything that could go wrong on a tour. And I was like, what happens if we sold all these tickets and it load sheds?
Exactly, bro. No, well, it's good to think of that, and good to think that in South Africa, a lot of the venues, as I say, have sadly had to make plans. But still, you stop the show, start the diesel engine or the diesel generator. It's not going to seamlessly
bad.
transition.
Yeah.
You usually hear some people like swearing out back, like, "Oh, whoop, forgot to put fuel in the generator." It's not quite as seamless. Yeah, that's interesting. So, what other interesting things have you taken out of South Africa? Like, what's been your favorite things? So, like you said, Bolido, somewhere you could find yourself chilling. I know that Hart Bay is one of the coolest villages you guys have seen for a while. But it's interesting. Like, what are your what's been your favorite so far?
Favorite thing about South Africa is like the people, though. Like that's like that like is the top thing for me. Like I haven't experienced people like the people here. Like just if they like you, they treat you like family. They bring you to their family. You know what I mean? Have a braai.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That the braai experience is like a next level experience.
The amount of people that reached out and just like wanted to make sure we had the best time ever here is wild. And like they would bring us on experiences, make sure that we seen like the best like local things and maybe not touristy things and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, dude. Well, that is pretty well. I must say. So I lived in we got signed to Capitol Records in LA, and we were there for a long time. We stayed in Venice Beach, and we're out. We're in the Californian way of life, and they're pretty cool. We never got the tipping point at radio. This was before social media, before we could actually make such a big difference on social media. We were completely reliant on radio, and so highs and lows got close. Ultimately didn't happen. We were there for a long time. We were there for like 7 years. We were slugging it out. And the one thing that freaked us out the most about being there, we met some gems. I mean, there are gems in every country and everywhere. But yeah, eventually we were like, man, we miss our people, man. we miss our South Africans. All we were doing was we were just collecting our group of friends around to braai in Los Angeles. We had to ride out to the one and only half German butcher who could make a bit of boerewors on Robinson. he knew that we were desperate, so he charged 4 times more than what it would be. We'd have to drive out 45 minutes just to get like this measly little piece of boerewors and to hang out with a couple of South African mates, and obviously the legends that we had met. One of them being Charles is online. Are you still in Los Angeles, Charles? Big shout out to you. There we go.
I love LA, but it's very dog eat dog, and like everybody's kind of out for themselves. And
Yeah, exactly. So that, and I wish I could have experienced Canada, like hanging out with you guys at some stage, which maybe I might still in my life. But I'm unfortunately, we were also like in and out. Like, but I get the feeling that Canadians would have a similar type of warmth. So I see where you guys are gravitated to that. Girlfriends? Yeah?
No.
Girlfriend?
yeah, I have a girlfriend.
She's in what area?
She's in Sea Point right now.
Oh, so she's yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Did she come out of the whole trip with you?
No, just for the past like week or so. Yeah.
Okay, rad. Okay, that's cool. And Canadian?
Canadian, Newfoundlander.
Yeah, okay, Newfoundlander. Newfoundlander. Don't you dare pronounce the found the way it's written. Newfoundlander. Newfoundlander. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so Frank, so he's saying there's a chance. How much longer are you here? I saw videos. The girls are
Actually, we're trying to get him his citizenship here. So
I'm kidding. Don't lie. That's what you said. You said I should bring that up immediately on the show. Get that
You get
passport.
married right away.
Dude, I mean, I saw the response. The girls were going nuts. It's a no-brainer that they would. Never mind that, you also got songs to back it up, which is pretty rad, So congrats on all that. But that's cool, man. I mean, I'm sure you've met. That's my other thing about South Africa. We have pretty women here, bro. We really do. Am I wrong?
No,
Hold on,
you do.
let me get a close up on that beautiful face. Am I wrong, Frankie? Oh yeah, we really do. So. It's a pretty special country. How much longer are you guys out for?
I think we're here till the end of the month.
Yeah, I think the 27th is when we are planning to
back to
leave.
Canada.
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple acoustic shows to wrap it all up at the end of the month, and then
Okay, cool.
I'm headed back. Where are you headed?
I think going to Europe. Something like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you doing in Europe? While I spill all the sauce all over my laptop. Yeah.
Yes.
Eating in the
No.
studio, right?
Just going out to write, just find a bit of new inspiration.
Okay, cool.
Get ready to start writing the next record. That's originally I wrote the song that went viral here in Denmark when I was in Copenhagen.
Okay, sick.
It's just like experiences like breed new life, Yeah.
I couldn't agree more, bro. 100. I am that kind of writer as well. Are you the predominant songwriter in the duo? Or do you write a lot together?
I say you're predominant for sure, but we collaborate.
Yeah, we collaborate a lot. Like, I don't know, like his ideas will spark my ideas will spark his ideas.
Cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how it should be, right?
A lot of the stories are definitely like more his experiences, but we find the way to tell those stories together, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. So it's like observational, right? Bro, you got to have those. These are dumplings.
Yeah, what is this? This looks
Bro,
like
hit it. Thank you, Bowtie, once again for adding the extra dumplings. You guys are legends. So the writing. Okay, cool. So you're actually gonna go and do some writing. So you just got the one album. Is this how many records do you have? Sorry, but I haven't done a lot of research. I've heard the one hits. I love it to pieces, and I want to keep everything super fresh.
Yeah, we got 2.
Okay.
And one's like an EP before that.
Okay, rad. And this song just cooked, hey? I mean, it's amazing that you just get those ones. I mean, I'm lucky that I've also had that experience. It's just like, why don't you just go out of the blue? Or just ones that really like stick out and stand the test of time. And that's the current ride that you guys are on.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I promise you I wouldn't be that interviewer, but just 2 seconds about where that song came from.
The Life Without Fantasy?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. So when I was in Denmark, honestly, I found out that was like one of like the happiest places in the world, and I got a few friends to take me out. I was like, let's just have a good time. And I had one of the craziest times of my entire life. Like, I won't even talk about what happened. Like,
Yes, you have to.
Now
You have to.
That's how great it was. But like,
Tell us.
I still won't tell.
Make it up if you need to.
But the one thing that hit me is that like these people are like really care about friendship and like just company of people they love and care about. Like, and it seemed like that was like the main ingredient to like their happiness.
Yeah.
And so I was like, at the next morning I started talking about all the things like I used to want growing up as a kid that I thought it would make me happy, because I was like, really, I wasn't like a cool kid. Like I moved around city to city. I was always a new kid in town, so I didn't have like a lot of friends and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'd always dreamed these things that I think would be the best thing in the world for me.
Right.
And like I'm like, like cars, girls, money, all these material things. Like, you know, they're gonna make me like this happy, but
Correct.
but having friends and like a good family will make me this much happy, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, but what's life without fantasies? Like,
absolutely.
you know, and then started writing and to that whole vibe, and it just wrote itself, man. This one day, boom, gone.
That's
Didn't even think about it, and we released it. Like, it didn't even do anything, so we just moved on and kept making music. And then a year later, somebody in South Africa is like, "Yo, listen to this," and then it showed their friends, and then
no way.
put it on Instagram stories, and then like it just breathe this whole new life to it.
How rad!
Yeah.
How rad when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys be doing this into late teens or mid-teens even.
Yeah.
That
So-
was the first time it ever happened to us. Yeah.
Amazing, bro. That's incredible.
Yeah.
But that's how these things organically happen, and then obviously virally, thankfully for you guys. So that's super rad, bro. So you felt that in Denmark. I haven't been able to visit Denmark yet. So that's kind of the vibe you got there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Great Copenhagen.
Copenhagen's
No way.
amazing.
Have you been?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Really
just-
kind people too out there.
I've read this show's all about kindness. It's called What Kind. So apart from like interrogating like what kind of person are you, also what kindness do you do? And we
Oh, that's really
like,
cool.
yeah, it's like what kindness do you give off in the world? You know?
nice.
And like, bro, I'm unapologetically all about that. I write about peace, love, and kindness. That's I've always done. Even though I look like a
It's funny.
like a loose cannon pirate.
you said I read about peace, love, and kindness, but one of the first things you say in our live show is like, if you're down for peace, love, and happiness,
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
really?
we're gonna
Yeah.
be friends right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Say
So,
that in
so the
live
biggest
shows
song
now.
I ever wrote is the chorus goes peace, love, more tolerance, and it
Nice.
was the biggest song that Just Ginger had in this country for sure. But that was the go-to chorus that we had. So we're on a similar plane, man. My biggest mission. I don't know if you guys checked it all, but I bought I bought a pirate boat for my sins. Bought this beautiful
Pirate boat?
Yeah, I know. That's usually the response I get. It's like,
Pirate
you
boat.
say what?
Are you a pirate?
Bro, okay. While we're on Instagram, check this out. I've got to do it. Hold on, let me take this out. Okay. I am actually a pirate, bro. Believe it or not. Yeah, she is. Look at my girl. And she's at the VNA. If you guys are here, we might be going out at the end of this week if you guys are keen on something like that. So I've got a bunch of students. As our 2 crew members being daft. Love them. But check this out. Here she is. Her name is The Impossible Machine, which is named after my last album.
Wow.
And that's her there. Wait. Check. This is her birth. You've been to the waterfront, right?
Yeah.
So this is where she's at. Check out.
Very cool.
Yeah, man, she's super rad. So where was I going with this? Oh, so because I'm sailing, or about to sail, I have a bigger like environmental mission that I'm going to be on. You know, and I'm petrified about what's going on with plastic in the world, of plastic pollution. Did you guys watch Seaspiracy and shit like that? Do you watch any of that?
I haven't watched Seaspiracy yet.
Okay,
but,
so it's on your to watch thing. You know, it's a bit of a bummer movie to watch, but
Right.
we kind of have to. You know,
Yeah.
fishing industry's been terrible. We are destroying our earth at a rapid pace, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And overfishing is one of the biggest killers because you know they're saying in the next couple of years there'll be more plastic in the ocean than there will be fish, and when that happens, then there's no more humans, and then there's no more anything. There's no more viral videos. There's no more
Yeah.
songwriting. There's no more anything. So I'm like committed. I'm committed to
That's
moving
awesome.
whatever I've got to point out to people that there's got to be an alternative to single-use plastics. That's terrible. So the show before, I've got a bottle upstairs. I'll give it to you guys. It's called Mother E, and these 2 guys in Camps Bay, 2 South African guys have invented a plastic bottle made of sugar cane that biodegrades in 100 days. Gone.
Wow.
It's
Smart.
It's,
really
it's not only it's like
Back that. Yeah.
it's smart, and I know you back that up. But for me, what's mind blowing is like that is the biggest news I've ever heard in my freaking life. Do you know what I mean? Like that is huge. Like and they landed on Mars, amazing. But we've invented something here that's going to stop people throwing a plastic bottle into the ocean, which we all do. And I challenge all my guests on stage. I know we've had it our backstage rider. We have our Creative Water single-use plastic bottle, guys.
Right,
Are you kidding me? We've got to have these guys, and we're refilling them as best as possible.
Totally.
Listen, I forget fucking almost every gig. To be
Yeah.
honest, I forget. You know,
It's really hard to remember.
you don't
yeah.
realize, but you
Plastic
know how many plastic bottles, and then I think if they could see the likes of you guys making a little statement, going, you know, we're going to refill our bottles. I wonder, especially with the reach that you guys have, and
We actually did a tour like 2 years ago where it was like refillable bottles only. Was
sick.
kind of the
Okay.
rule on the tour, which
so
was
that
kind of cool.
that's pretty progressive.
Canada banned most single-use plastics about a year ago, so you don't get plastic bags at the grocery store
Yeah,
anymore.
great.
If you don't show up with your bag, you don't got a bag.
Oh, really? And you can't buy one.
You can buy them, but it's
Yeah,
like
they're like expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive. And
So
then
we're getting close. We're getting close.
straws are gone.
Great.
Paper straws and then biodegradable straws
Yeah.
are now there. And then I think next they're doing the plastic bottles and all that. I think they plan to have them gone within the next like year or two.
Damn.
So like you won't even be able to go to a store and get a non-biodegradable bottle of water or a bottle of Coke or anything like that.
Well, that's the greatest news I've heard. So thanks for sharing that. I was stoked. You guys have always been progressive in that regard. And then something interesting. You said that you guys don't smoke weed. Interestingly, well, Frank, I don't know. Do you smoke? I mean, have you before? I mean, I don't know. It's not. You don't have to say if you think it's gonna.
I'm Jamaican.
Say no more. Okay, cool. So I mean, as we know, the point is, it's the good herb is not a drug. It's a plant, and it works. It just weirdly doesn't work for me.
Me neither.
It's just I think I had a phase at the end of high school where I probably partook a little bit, and just in general it doesn't. But I believe in its properties like you can't believe. I think it's one of the most magical. That and psilocybin, I think, are like some of the most progressive plant properties on earth. You know,
I think it reacts differently in different people, honestly.
I know. I totally agree.
Yeah.
100%. But you were saying that it's completely legal in Canada. You can literally go to the grocery store.
Yeah, like our liquor stores are usually in grocery stores.
Is it any good? Like how?
I don't know, Frank. Is it any good?
Different. And then what?
Not that you know, but you heard
But you-
from a fellow Jamaican.
You can go in and you can buy your pens or like your hash oils, and you can also buy just like weed, and then you can get like infused drinks or like edibles or like anything, and not just
At a
CBD.
liquor store.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. How cool.
And then there's cannabis specific stores and stuff.
Yeah, they're like eye stores.
Yeah, every
Like
province has
Like
different
Apple Store,
regulations.
yeah, it looks like
Actually,
Apple
it looks
stores.
exactly like
Yeah.
an Apple store when you look inside
Dude,
one.
Yeah.
that's what. So my friend, well, he was in Colorado, so he said, "Check this shit out, bro." And like this guy, he's sending me photos of. I don't really care, but I'm a big Mac fan, and not a McDonald's Big Mac fan. Although hold on.
Those
Let
are
me
good
cut-
too.
Let me cut to the wide shot. Yeah, get in my belly.
Oh my god. Yo,
That was
I
cute.
forgot about that movie.
I'm just working on those unfollows. Just trying to get them up. Yeah, bro. So I'm a big Mac fan. Where are we going with that? With those weed stores, man. I mean, they're getting it, but they're getting it crazy now. Like the percentage of THC in a hit is like I don't know the numbers, but like 40 milligrams in. Like you have one drag and you walk around like a zombie, you know. Like I would be. I mean, I start off pretty slower than most. So if I have too much of the good herb, it doesn't always work for me, man. So what do you guys do? What interests me is part of the what kind thing. So I told you that I got this boat, and I'm going to have a little bit of a mission to spread the word of plastic. One of them, you know, just a lot of environmental stuff. What do you guys do to kind of stay fit and healthy, like on the road? Let's start with you, Frank, because you sing, so your voice is gone. So what is your go-to singing thing that allows you to recover?
Well, I learned a lot of like old lady techniques.
Yeah.
I had a friend's mother help me out one day because I was sick in Toronto, and I was like, I need to sing.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is my mother's recipe, and it's just
Yeah.
like crush up a bunch of garlic,
Yeah.
and then you have like a cup of honey. You pour it in. You put the garlic and honey in a cup, and you swirl it up. And then before you go to bed, you just swallow it.
Yeah.
And then the garlic will work as like an antibiotic and killing things in your throat.
Yeah.
Like if you have like a cough or something.
Yeah.
While you're sleeping, you just don't drink water, and it's like every time it works.
Really?
Yeah.
So run us the exact recipe again. So just crushed actual garlic.
Yeah, garlic. So you could dice it up like really
Right.
tiny, those tiny little pieces.
Yeah.
And then you put the honey in a cup and you just mix it up.
With hot water, a little bit of hot water.
No hot water.
Straight up like that.
Honey and garlic, and then you grab it like a tablespoon.
Yeah. And that's the last thing that you swallow before you go to bed. So you don't rinse it down with water.
Any water. Yeah.
So it's super neat on your throat.
Yeah, it's just like boom, a coat of it is chilling on your throat.
Okay.
And like that's my go-to.
Dude, that's amazing. And then I don't know, for me, like a lot of sleep really works.
Yeah,
and
sleep is definitely
keep
like,
it quiet, shutting the hell up.
Yeah.
It's terrible for me because especially at your ripe 20 when I was 29 or my late 20s, man, you want to get stuck into every conversation, every party, everything that's happening,
Right.
and you just have to learn. You have to go like, I'm not the drummer, man. I can't do that because you might get there,
Yeah.
you might be a bit tired,
Yeah.
but when you need to squeak, you need to make your voice come out. You don't have to do that on the night. So you've the struggle, bro. You've had to sacrifice and
100%.
do what you need to do, bro. So what else do you do? Well, Frank, still, what else do you do to kind of stick, to like stay healthy? Like, do you follow a particular diet? Are there any supplements that you take? And
Well, yeah, I try to keep like this thing called veggie greens.
okay,
Like, so like get all your it helps me with the vegetables. Get eating vegetables and stuff. Keep
Yeah,
greens. Vitamins. What else do I do? Trying to think.
Yeah.
Over here is different because it's not all the same.
Did you manage to find the equivalents here?
Some stuff, but also keeping a bag of like cashews, like just random stuff you can eat. Because like if you're on the road eating steers every day, like,
Shout out to Steers.
you just get like it hurts your body. Even though I have a high metabolism, it still hurts my body if I eat really
Right.
badly. Because I'm really like athletic on stage, and then
Yeah, I've seen, bro. Jeez, man. that is those are some jumps you got going on there, bro.
just I try to keep up my vitamins and just like try not to eat a lot of fast food.
Yeah. Easier said than done when you're on the road, man, because all these things are just so handy and readily available. And oftentimes, I guess the promoters don't even know. They think they're doing you a favor. They're littering you backstage with stuff, but it's all crap. You know what I mean? God bless them. Thank you guys for trying, but damn, it's not good. Eh?
There was one tour we did, and it was like a catered thing, and like every venue was so stoked to be like, guess what, guys?
Oh no,
it's taco night.
Oh,
and it was just like taco night after taco night after taco night.
Oh no.
They were just like, they thought they were doing like this massive favor to us, and it was just tacos every single night. I'm a huge taco fan.
Yeah,
but, like, every night like that.
Yeah, that can be a bit much. Eh?
Totally.
So what's what do you do to stay?
Oh, you want the drummer diet?
Yeah. What does the drummer go? How do you stay fit? Because you're also energetic, man.
Give them the full list.
What do you do, bro?
I actually like try to do like activities and it's hard to do when like you're on tour.
Yeah.
To like have time in between stuff to do activities, but like I would like when we first got here and we were working before the tour, like pre-prep and stuff like that. I was like surfing, or I hiked Lion's Head the other day.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And just like stuff like that, because I like doing like kind of adventurous stuff for my physical activity, and then I'll run too every now and then.
Like like how far do you run? Like 5K?
Yeah, I'll do like 5K.
Yeah.
And then multivitamins. Definitely, just because it's like hard to get everything in there.
What kind of do you just do? Like a generic?
I'll just do a generic multivitamin, and then that's it really.
Yeah.
Try to get sleep in. I'm a terrible sleeper.
Really? I do battle.
Especially after a show, because
so hyped.
I'll be so jacked up that I won't fall asleep till like 3 or 4 a.m. usually, and then it's like get in the van for 7:30 a.m. and then it's like But I'm really good at sleeping while traveling. Like
you're one of those.
Yeah, I'll like knock out the entire drive or like a flight or. Yeah.
Does that piss you off, Frank, when you like you're tired and he's just like and he's got his head like all contorted like this and he's out completely dreaming.
Yeah, I'm just used to it. I'm just used to it. He just passes out anywhere. Yeah. Misses all the Mrs. Garden State.
If I have like a half an hour after a sound check and I feel like I need it, then I'll take like a half an hour nap in the green room while people are like partying. Yeah. It's like
Okay, so you're a bad sleeper at night, but you're not a bad sleeper the rest of the time.
it's like after a show, it's just like the adrenaline. I guess the heart rate of playing drums. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like playing drums, like, and even you like jumping around on stage and stuff, like
Yeah, man, it's good.
helps with the physical activity side of things.
100%. Well, you guys, I promise you, burning a lot more calories than I am at a gig. I'm sitting at a bar still singing sad songs of love. I'm putting on calories as I sing. My songs are so sad, I actually put on weight.
I guess, and the big thing is like you don't always get to have a healthy choice, but like sometimes you just make a conscious effort to be like, you know what, I'm gonna get the salad at this gas station instead of the Steers or like something like that.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's pretty difficult. So yeah, well, we got to stay healthy. Have you guys had any? Have you had any COVID scares or run-ins or?
No, we.
He's vaccinated. This guy.
Are you vaxxed? Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
When? How did you do that before you got you?
Like the day I got on my flight. Yeah.
Oh shit! In Canada.
In Canada. Yeah.
Which one did you take? Do you remember? Do you know?
Pfizer.
Pfizer. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're not vaxxed yet?
No, too strong.
You're too strong. Yeah,
Just
man.
strong.
Hell yeah, man.
No, I'm gonna
eat them COVIDs for breakfast.
Just get. I never heard that in the sentence.
Eat all damn COVIDs.
Take a cereal.
That's the only vit you take. Vitamin C, vitamin COVID. Yeah, bro. But it's gnarly, man, and it's been so disruptive with what we've been doing, for touring and stuff like that. I mean, did it affect you guys? Because we had a couple of changes while we were on the road. Did it change any of your capacities, like in the last few weeks?
No, we were good because it was level 1 the whole tour.
Fortunate.
Yeah,
And changed after.
It changed afterwards. Yeah. But I mean, like back home, we were on an American tour when everything happened. We had to cancel the rest of the tour. We had a show at South by Southwest, canceled. And then like this was really great to be able to do shows again.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Well, from what I've seen, South Africa sure appreciates that you've come out. It's so nice because I've seen I've been to pretty much most of the venues that you played in, and it's good. It's good to see the people also having the confidence enough to get out and
totally.
Because it's been a big shock not only to the industry but also to fans. I don't know, people aren't confident enough to go and be in the front row anymore and have some random person behind you sweating in the audience to get closer to your favorite band member anymore.
You think about it, it's actually weird though.
Right. There's so many things about COVID that are weird. The first thing that freaked me out or that tweaked me was one of those early memes that went out when you go to everyone's birthday party. They go, "Happy birthday." Would everyone like a piece of my cake? Think about that, bro. It was one of the first things.
Never thought about any of those things.
Yeah, we didn't think about it. Like, hey, and I blow your birthday cake out and then serve it to the whole family.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. It's sad that we're laughing at it, but we can also laugh about it. It's like, what do we do? We don't realize these things. I hope it's made you also. Although I don't get the sense that you guys need any reminding of being grateful in the moment, because more so than ever before, this darn thing has taught us to just go, wow, we're lucky to be doing this.
Yeah.
Where we are, it's pretty cool. So what family what's your family said? I know you said you moved around quite a lot, Frankie. So where did that from, like, so where's mum and dad and what's your setup?
Just all over Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I lived in Canada and a bit of like Detroit. Okay. And yeah, my mom she had me at an early age and like 17 years old. So like, imagine having a kid at 17. You're like,
yeah, man,
figuring life out. So
absolutely.
Like,
are you still? Is she around? You're still good?
Oh yeah, no, she's on. She ended up like working hard. She worked like 3 jobs. I remember when I was a kid, and went to school at the same time.
Wow.
And then she got to university and she became a RN nurse. And then
that's incredible, man.
Changed her life around. Yeah.
Dude, shout out to the moms, man. How powerful are moms? Are you joking? Yeah. they do it. And old man, do you still see him? Is he in? Are they married or?
No.
Oh, they didn't get married. Okay.
Oh.
So have you been in contact with him or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He talks to me about music and stuff.
Okay, right. Okay, cool. Okay, interesting, man. Yeah, I only met my dad when I was like 17. So my mom had an affair with her first and only ever husband with my dad, who had a whole nother family. Oh, wow. So when she found out about that, she ran away, and it was traumatic. In those times in South Africa, like being a single mom was really frowned upon, and wasn't really like supported by the community. Weirdly, it was more like it was quite weird. Like they were ousted quite badly. And then yeah, man, I had a cool story. I met my old man much later, and we were just immediately chilled. I was like, I'm not gonna let any of that shit get in the way, and decisions were made and shit happened, and where are you now? What are you doing?
Right.
So I had the coolest time with him until he passed like 13 years ago.
Oh wow.
So yeah. So we're just very fortunate. How's your setup?
Good. My parents are awesome. My parents are also separated, but they get along great.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So straight through there, just wash your head. Just mind your head, bro. Everyone, guys. Frank's a lot taller than he appears. Actually, well, I'm sure he appears tall on stage. Go straight ahead, and then hard U-turn right is the light. Just turn around. You should see it. Here we are. You got it. All right, Frank has found the washroom.
Yeah, my parents are awesome. They were both supportive. They weren't excited when I quit my job to do music,
Right.
but they're both really supportive, and they're super supportive now.
Yeah.
Now that they like see it's like working out and stuff like that.
Right.
But my dad's probably like one of the biggest fans. He's always posting everything we do.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's cool.
No, it's really cool. It's just it's really cool to see. And then I have a stepmother who's also awesome, and I have a stepbrother and a stepsister, and my stepbrother was actually like my best friend growing up, and then our parents started dating, and then he moved in high school, and then it was like this weird like
Whoa.
yeah, it's like one of those situations that you
Whoa.
hear of like from like a movie. It's like,
Wow, that's
best
crazy,
friends.
but it's worked out.
Yeah, it works out great. He's awesome. He's having his first kid in a few weeks, and like
Amazing.
yeah.
Okay, well that's pretty rad.
Yeah, and then I have a younger brother, and he's awesome. He's kind of like the polar opposite of me, but like very similar to me at the same
So
time.
he's got a job.
Yeah, yeah. He's an accountant for a bank, and
Right.
he was very sporty. Where I was like not into sports except for like extreme sports. I was into like skateboarding and snowboarding and stuff. And
Yeah.
And he was very like football and hockey.
Right.
Right. Us
Okay.
Canadians and our hockey.
I really love it. We love you some hockey. Huh?
Yeah.
You're not afraid. Huh?
Yeah. And by football, I also mean like American football.
yeah. Not to be mistaken for soccer.
Yeah, but he was a soccer player too. And my stepbrother plays soccer too.
How's the football scene in Canada? I mean, how is it compared to NFL?
There's no NFL teams in Canada.
Yeah, but I'm saying is it as big the league as NFL?
The CFL, no, it's not as big, but it definitely has a following. There's we have the Grey Cup every year. Our big like sports to like watch on TV and like go to is definitely hockey, basketball, and baseball. Because we have the Toronto Raptors in the NBA, and we have the Blue Jays in the MLB.
In the NBA, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been completely separated, but they actually.
No, and Vancouver used to have a team too.
Okay.
For NBA, but now it's just Toronto.
Is Toronto the only team in the NBA?
Our only team in the NBA.
Okay,
yeah.
sick. Okay, awesome. And which do you prefer? What's your favorite?
I'm not a big sports guy, but like I'll watch like NBA playoffs, and if like my friends are going to a hockey game, I'll go to a hockey game. But I don't like pay attention.
Where's your favorite kind of hockey place you've been to?
I mean, it's all the same. Man. They're all just rinks, right?
Right,
it's not
right,
like,
right.
It's
Right.
not
So
like
there's no like the Graceland of
no
Canadian hockey rinks.
No, there's no. It's not like the most amazing golf course. There's no amazing hockey rink or anything.
Got it.
But I mean, like we have. It's funny. We have like one NBA team, one MLB team, but we have like 10 NHL teams or something like that. Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Toronto, Montreal.
Right.
Like 6.
Yeah.
Ottawa 7.
Yeah. Ottawa,
I might even be forgetting one, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so sports not your thing. You're more into snowboarding and skating and shit.
Snowboarding, skateboarding, water skiing. I never really paid attention to like pro water skiing, but water skiing is like my favorite sport to do.
That's how random. I would not have.
I coached gymnastics growing up, which is like another.
That's another random thing. That's very cool. And then
I think it was solo sports. I feel like team sports like wasn't my thing. I didn't like having to have someone like rely on me.
I love it.
Yeah, I liked solo sports when I was younger.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you?
That's probably why I like being a drummer, because it's like I feel like the drummer like relies on playing drums, and then like the bass player
but it's a
and the
big
drummer.
responsibility, for somebody who doesn't like team sports. You are the captain of the rhythm.
Totally, but like you know what I mean. It's like if the guitar player is falling apart over a solid drum beat, at least the beat's still going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe that's why I like playing drums, because I can only rely on myself from making a mess of it, I guess.
Right. No, it's a big responsibility, and it's
Although-
weird because drumming is a bit of a team sport and a solo sport if you think about it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because you're playing with everybody else. But yeah, it is a little bit of both.
Yeah. Tell me, do you snowboard or ski?
Snowboard.
Snowboard. Okay.
Snowboard.
Good. I'm glad we sorted that out. Also the fact that you came in straight and were like, I'll have the black label.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I still got my black label.
Yeah. Good.
My
man.
favorite Canadian beer.
Yes, which you came and rocked my world and told me the black label is Canadian. I gotta know these things. I didn't know, but that's interesting. So those of you who don't know, Google that shit.
It is. It was created in London, Ontario, Canada.
There we go. Well, thank goodness.
Yep.
Thank goodness for that because.
And I think it's my favorite beer here because it reminds me of Canadian beer.
But does it taste similar to you?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peter Burton's asking, did you buy your mom a car yet?
I haven't bought my mom a car yet.
Come on, Adrian.
I know.
We spoke about this right at the beginning.
Soon, one day.
Here's Clay Smith saying, hey guys, great show. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got a bunch of my friends from the Bluff also tuning on, and Amy
Amazing.
and all the amazing fans, Genevieve, legends. Samantha for Nickek as well, by the way. Samantha, I've been using your products. They're incredible. I hope that's the right Samantha. I think it should be. Check her out. I'm going to add Samantha on here. Incredible. You're legendary. Thank you, Samantha for Nickek. Careful, you sat on the mic. Mic sit. So do you board? Do you snowboard?
I can't do any of that.
Oh, you don't do that? No skiing, no, you're not a snow guy.
No. Skiing. Yeah, skiing. Sorry.
That's all good, brother. You joking?
Yeah.
I don't care. So skiing you haven't done or tried or?
No, I tried skiing, but I'm just bad at all that
Okay.
stuff. I panic because we're going downhill really fast.
Yeah, no, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you're a good baseball player.
you play a bit of baseball.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So who's your favorite team? Or
I didn't. It's strange because I was forced to play baseball, but I got really good at it. So
Oh.
I never watched it. I just was really good at it. And then
like really good, like something you could have actually pursued.
yeah, I played for our province,
That
and
is sick.
I was center field, and I was fourth batter. So everyone gets on base, and then they send me on and just
Whoa.
crank a home run or just
Is fourth batter like quite an important role? Is that the
Yeah.
one that to get everyone home?
yeah.
Okay, sick.
Back
Okay.
then.
Dude. Okay.
And what happened? Why I stopped.
Just on music thing.
Well, music was important, but I ended up running my foot over a lawnmower.
Oh,
Yeah,
you really should try not to do that
yeah,
if
and
you're gonna be playing pro ball.
it's pretty bad. So, it didn't cut through any of the bones, but it just tore up my foot.
Oh man.
And while I was in recovery, that's when I started making more songs and stuff like that.
You
And
see, that was a
So,
gift that it gave you.
yeah.
Damn.
And then the league started again after my recovery, and I was not as interested anymore. And I kind of just my mom's like, you can't be a jack of all trades, you know.
You gotta pick a lane.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I just went for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that was.
So your career was cut short. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Sorry. I don't know.
We skateboarded when we were younger together, though, too.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, skateboarding. I mean, it was
Sorry,
funny.
you have to keep it on your lap somewhere.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all good, bro. I don't mind. I don't care about clicks and pops.
It's funny. It's lockdown got us back into skateboarding a little bit too, just from
Oh shit! Sorry, dude. Okay, good. I like little classroom notes. Well, the good news is you know exactly where we are. Sorry, boy. Oh shit! I'll have to put my phone aside. This guy's a legend, boat builder, Jerry. Jerry, I'm on air at the moment, boss. I got the legends Neon Dreamer in the studio, busy chatting to us. Log on to my Facebook so you can check it out. Now you're part of the show. I'll give you a bell when we log off. All right, bro. Cheers. Shit, sorry, Frank.
Yeah, no, it's
That's why I thought you had lost. Here's so we were actually all drummers, bro. I started as a drummer.
Oh, really?
I did the PIT syllabus, the MI, Musicians Institute. Have you heard of it? It's an LA course.
Oh,
National
okay.
Institute of Technology. It's a
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
Cool.
So when they first brought the syllabus to South Africa, I was the first student to do it. I did, it was a year,
Cool.
like fucking 4 hours of theory in the day and then 8 hours practice.
Mhm.
So drums was actually my first instrument, and then
Cool.
and then our drummer was and still is. He was quite a name, you know. Back then, he was just self-taught and just completely shredded.
Right.
And then our bass guitarist, also just one of those natural guys, played every darn instrument. You just, you know, one of those mates, he just plays all of them like you can't believe, and you want to kill him.
One of my favorite drummers when I was growing up, like looking up to, was from here. It was Kobus Pogesher.
Potgieter, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's in the States at the moment. He's got quite a big YouTube following. And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, I mean, like growing up in like we met off YouTube, right? Like that's how me and him met. Like growing up in the era of YouTube, he was like the YouTube drum god.
Yeah, that's right. He started this
so
stuff.
it was like he was definitely someone I watched a lot, and like someone that's playing like I grew up on a lot of like pop punk and
Right.
like punk songs more towards like the pop side of things.
Yeah.
And he would do a lot of that, but he would do like pop covers and like stuff like that. So it was really cool to see a drummer
That's amazing.
playing like almost like rock or punky over like all these pop songs and stuff like that. So that was really cool. growing
Kobus
up.
Potgieter, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one to pronounce.
Potgieter.
I'm gonna put you on our landing page very quickly. 2 seconds. We have to have an internal family meeting. Give us 1 second. All right, so we're just discussing. Boys have got stuff to do, as they do. Quickly tell us where you're playing next, so that the people can. You're going to be at my favorite place, Cafe Rue,
Yes.
soon. Do
Yeah.
you know what date that is?
I don't off the top of my head. 1 second. I'm gonna figure
That's
it out
okay,
right now.
guys.
Let's
Just
tell the
go to
people.
Cafe Rue's website, check him out. I'm sure, and I'm sure you'll put it in the comments or.
Hold on,
something
I'm
like
gonna
that.
say everywhere we're playing right now because I'm gonna look right at the tour poster.
Okay, there we go.
June 19th and 20th
Yes.
in Stellenbosch at
Oh.
Marion Wine Estate.
Yeah.
June 22nd at Cafe Rue in Cape
Yeah.
Town.
June 22nd, Cafe Rue.
June
Fantastic.
22nd. June 23rd in Strand at Triggerfish.
Amazing.
June 26th in Potchefstroom at The Roots.
Yeah.
June 27th at Pretoria at Railways Cafe.
Whoa, you guys have still got a bit of.
We're pretty much doing another tour,
Dude, damn.
but acoustic.
Damn.
It's not as like crazy on the body. So
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
It's chilled. Okay.
Yeah,
so
It's gonna be
not-
cool.
not
We're
bad.
gonna tell like a lot of stories of the songs, and just kind of like lay back and have fun with people, be interactive with the people.
Dude, well, if it's anything like I've experienced, you guys are cool as anything, and it's been a pleasure having you on. I hope I get to visit you out your way sometime, but mainly I hope you get to come back
man,
and come and experience it
I come
again.
back here once a year
Once a year.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Great.
to see you. I wish I met you first.
Dude, I mean, you got to know old Uncle Joey.
Yeah.
Like I'm your Uncle Joey in
Yeah.
South Africa. You know, like
Yeah.
you got to hit me up when you guys are here. I'll I know a lot of people, and I'll be able to show you guys around. Not that you have any lack of that, because everyone's embraced you and loved you, and for good reason, man. You guys are solid and cool, and you better come back soon.
Absolutely.
All right. So everyone, this has been a privilege of mine. I've been really looking forward to having some hip young blood on the show, and the boys have delivered. That's Neon Dreams. Check them out. Google them. Follow them. Give them a listen. And hopefully we'll have them back again. One more wise so we can say goodbye to everybody over there.
Hey.
Say goodbye.
All right, later,
Guys,
y'all.
thank you so much, man. Thanks for pulling in, eh?
Hey, thank you so much for having us.
All right, guys. Cheers, cheers.